So we might be live. We might be live. I'll check that. I'll check that by just going to my channel and see if I'm live. Like I'm a bit of a boomer here.
I think you
Yeah.
are.
Is it? You already see that?
Well, I see something's live. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's live. I just don't want it to like bounce if like we hear each other, we hear ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's live.
All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can wait a minute or two for people to show up. This time I didn't make a community post before. And I can also adjust the title.
I prepare or not prepare. I was like thinking of some deck ideas for my channel, so I'm gonna test them out with you. So I have some fun stuff as well.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Like, if we play against each other, that's one idea. We could also like hop on the ladder together, like hop on the ladder, and then I share my
Yeah,
screen
sure.
and
Whatever
we play like this.
you
But we
prefer to do.
yeah, maybe we can do both. Like maybe we switch it up. Okay, wait. Let me go to the YouTube channel, YouTube studio. Go to live, and here I believe I can change the title. So I put you in there as well.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Master Edison Format, and I working on viewer decks. Tune in. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Have we gotten any
One
view?
watching, is that you? I joined as well, so I think now we'll show
yeah,
too.
could be one of us. I mean, we can just start and then
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Sometimes it is like that you that you stream in the void a bit, but people are also watching like the stream bots. So
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
yeah, we're not doing this for nothing. Okay, 3 watching now. So whoever's watching, hi. Okay, let me have a look which decks we have. Like, yeah, I really have to set up like a commission, something to commission like deck list. Like I want to do this like once a month, but this time it was a bit hard because people were asking, yeah, where can I submission? And I was like, yeah, just send me the list, and then I got all these lists in different comments under different videos, and it was really hard to keep track. So maybe we start with something which is a Vasky list, Vasky Turbo by Lucifer YGO 9793. So let's go to the deck constructor, make a new deck. Always call him YouTube. Also, wait, I gotta share my screen to you, but then you don't have lag. Or do you prefer to watch it via the?
I can watch on the stream because then like
Okay.
I guess like maybe I have like a separate screen I can watch it on, and then I can close it if we play against each other. So
Yeah. The question is, shall I share my screen on
on
Discord,
Discord,
or do you prefer
the
YouTube? Like YouTube
is
could
there a
have
delay? Or
probably like 3 to 5 seconds, so maybe Discord is better, right?
okay, yeah, then yeah, let's do it on Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Then I share my screen. Wait. Let me close this one. And okay. So.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's see what they put in there. They put in, let me open this. They put in triple Vasky a Titanial, so these are the big ones. Then triple Cyber Valley. So we are
Interesting.
playing
Machine
with.
loop.
We'll see. We'll see. I think not. Cyber Valley was like this. Yeah, it is kind of like they shared this list after I shared my token or showcased my token list, and they were like, "Yeah, I really built something which is really similar, but it's leaning more into the Vasky aspect." And so yeah, that is how they came to share it. Then we also have a Lone Fire. It's kind of funny because they wrote me the list in German, but I'm so used to all the English. Yeah, it's not even that easy to translate anymore. Even though, yeah, I should know a lot of these cards more by the German names originally. So also make this Edison only. Yeah, a Sangan. So yeah, it is one quick draw, a single quick draw. That's also interesting. One Naga. Forgot what that card does exactly, but I think I had a look at it and it's interesting, but I'm not sure if it's
I think it's also
worth it.
level 1 to go into the rear, I guess.
Yeah,
Worst
makes
case.
sense. So then we have Doom, Fire of Doomsday. We have 2. Then okay, it's 2. Okay, this one says 2 should be Mindcon, but 2 Mindcon doesn't make sense, so I'm assuming 1 Brain, 1 Mind. That's what I'm putting here. Yeah, Burial. It's not Burial from a different dimension. It's Foolish Burial. 1 Goat, 1 Pot of Avarice. Yeah, I really have to set something up so that I also can just copy the link. Let's have a quick look at chat. Okay, Pot of Avarice. Okay, now there's okay. It is yeah, Find controller is enemy controller, and that makes totally sense because Find is enemy in Germany in German. So yeah, I solved it because now there's also a BrainCon. Yeah, it's not MindCon. Then we have a One for All, which One for All was the Dandy into Cyber Valley. That's kind of broken. Because yeah, you go plus
1 for 1.
Yeah, you just you if you pitch the Dandy,
Yeah.
get the 2 tokens, and then it's Cyber Valley,
Yeah,
and then
you
you
draw 2.
redraw 2, and yeah, so it's basically
You get a free token.
Yeah, a free token without losing any card advantage.
And you have Dandy in the grave for future, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that as well. We Storm. Monster Reincarnation. This is also interesting. Allure and 1 trade-in. I don't know how I feel about a single trade-in with 4 targets. Then we have 2 bottomless. 3 prison, 1 TT, 1 mirror. So we're going over 40, it seems. 1 torrential. I mean, I should be the last person to say something about that. Like, I always struggle to cut my decks down to 40. All right. All right, and we didn't got a side and an extra. So I think for the extra deck should be probably like the standard. The standard synchros. So we're going. Can we make a level 4? No. Well, we don't even have to put these standard synchros, as we can only make the dragons and the quick draw stuff anyway, right? So we can just go for dragon. So what is going in? This is going in, maybe 2. This, 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 and this. Then can we make, no, we can't make a junk. 2 of these, 1, 2, this one. Am I missing anything? No. This is the stuff we can make, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is there no? I don't think there's a level 8 synchro in Edison, or is there? Because I think I was
This
I
one
was looking at
is
it.
level 8. And
Oh
this
yeah,
one
Road
is,
Warrior. Oh yeah,
yeah,
because it's two or more non-tuners. Yeah, but I
yeah,
don't think there's one that has one or more non-tuners.
yeah.
Let me
That's,
see.
yeah. I think these should be the synchron ones. Yeah, Road Warrior, actually interesting here because it can get us out
Since
Cyber Valley.
yeah,
So yeah, that
yeah,
should
I
be
see.
good. And then I think I'll just fill in the blanks. Wait, maybe we. No, this is limited to 1. Don't even need 2 of. I mean, we have a pot of Everest, so there is some recursion. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just put 3 of them. Then for the side, let's go Cyber Dragon. And then I think the rest we will see. Yeah, usually I'm not working too much on the side decks and just focus on the main decks. Because, yeah, creating a well-adjusted side deck, it's always another beast, I feel like. Yeah. So, all right. So, initial thoughts. Anything you notice? Anything?
So how are you getting? Are you tributing to someone the level 8 boss monster? Okay, 1 titanium, 1 trade in. Okay, yeah, I guess it's good ratio.
Yeah.
You don't play enough dogs for a lure. Well, actually, you only have 5, 6. Okay, I think it's fine. It's fine. I like a lure. I don't know if you think it's too few dogs. You have Sangan, the 3 reptilians. I
Yeah.
guess it's like I think it's fine to have a lure though, because like you do draw things with like trade in. You have ways to with the
Yes.
cyber barrier.
Yes. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know. I've heard like stuff like for Allure you wanna have, I think the number was between 9 or 11 darks, usually. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about either Allure or Trade-in. Because what I also realized from building decks is that sometimes they force you into awkward plays. Like sometimes
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe you draw the Allure and you also draw like a Vasky, but now you're like, do I summon? Like I can summon a Vasky. Do I summon the Vasky and then Allure as a brick? Or am I like, yeah, I'm giving away the Vasky that I could use, that I would like to use, to unbrick my hand of this Allure. So yeah, for that reason, I'm a bit skeptical of these two. But yeah,
yeah.
we'll see. Personally, I think I would love a creature swap in here because Vasky you can tribute from anywhere on the field. So if you are giving them a
Oh, so
token,
you can tribute your
yes,
opponent. Okay.
yes, yes. It's so creature swap in that sense basically says your opponent is giving you a monster for free. So yeah, creature
Yeah.
swap and Vasky have some good synergy, and I think the synergy with all these tokens in general is also not too bad.
One idea could be, since you already have the Snowman Eater, is to play Future Fusion and like a hero or something like that, because you can send either Dandy or the Snowman.
Yes.
But I mean,
Yes.
that's one possible idea. But then you have to find the space. Like I guess
Yeah.
you don't play the traps. You just play the treasures, and you like don't play so many traps. That's one idea.
Yeah.
And you could play Treeborn in here as well, like cat one snowman and put one Treeborn frog, which is a good tribute for your level
Yeah.
8s.
I can show you, like, it was one of my last decks that I showcased. Like, yeah, this was kind of my take on the idea. You see the Future
Yeah,
Fusion,
it's
you
pretty
see the
cool.
Treeborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, there's some difference. Like, I'm heavily focusing, like, my WinCon is setting up a Jinzo and the Vanities, or a Jinzo and the Plasma, because at that
Yeah.
point, yeah, you kind of just win. Even if you're not doing that, like with these Caius, like, yeah, Soul Exchange Caius, it's kind of like a control deck, and you take monsters from them, and yeah, Diva with Econ is great. Diva with Creature Swap is great, and yeah, it's kind of like yeah, the idea. And then you also have like these really nasty lockdowns, which kind of extend to decent side. So yeah, like the hero, you see, I'm playing the hero package, and in that version you could too. And yeah, they commented that they are not playing heroes yet, because they weren't able to fully integrate them. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's the question for you. Maybe we could integrate them.
Well, so
Oh,
the reason I
yes.
think even if you want to play a Rur and trade in, if you play like a Plasma and a Stratos in there, you could also fit a Future Fusion, and then in case you break on a Rur trade in, that's a searchable
Yeah.
target for
So
both.
Future
So like I
Fusion,
mean, it really depends. Yeah, like
Stratos,
even just playing one
Plasma.
and one Plasma. Yeah,
Yeah, then
potentially you could put a Treeborn in here instead of a snowman. But I mean, it becomes a little bit of a different deck.
yes. So yeah, this could be like Prodigy is also pretty. I mean, yeah, it is fine, I'd say, in this version. Like in my version, I like Prodigy is always highly considered because I have like all these Kaya stuff. Here, I guess I mean, you can use it for synchro plays if you want to. It is a target for debris, and then for Cyber Valley, and then you could also use it with enemy controller, or maybe if you're playing
Yeah,
creature
so
swap.
it's not. There's some synergy in here too. Yeah, that's not so bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. All right. I think okay. Was there anything else that we saw, like creature swap? Econ. Okay, we don't need soul exchange. I would consider Mindcon here as well, because we have triple Cyber Valley. We have one,
Yeah,
two, three,
yeah, I think
four
it's good.
tuners. Like, yeah, debris.
Yeah, I
Like
think that's
with debris, it's
that's pretty good.
sometimes a bit awkward because you kind of need to get a level 3, 2, or 1. But yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we could even up this to a plague, maybe. Okay. All right.
Why you
And
play Monster Reincarnation here?
that's a good
I'm wondering.
question. That's also what I like. Monster Reincarnation got me confused as well a
I
little
hate
bit.
this card because it gets crowed, so and like it's a -2. But
I mean, at least with this deck, it's Monster Reincarnation and Pot of Avarice are the only cards that should ever get crowed.
well, also your debris target.
Yeah, right.
I
Debris.
mean,
Yeah, debris. I miss. Yeah. So yeah, okay, they are okay. It's not that
but I mean,
unlikely that they bring crow.
It's not so much like, okay, like you can't really always play on Crow and it comes in the side. It's just like specifically Monster Incarnation is a -2 because you also have to discard a card. So that's the
Yes,
only reason why I think this card is like
yes,
not my favorite.
and we only have like the dandelions that we really want to discard.
Yeah, and it's one thing if you get like a Judgment Dragon that like wins you the game, but here, like, what are you getting? You're getting like maybe the debris, and you can go into Bracos. Like, I don't know. I just think it's not enough. Like
Yeah,
it is kind of a bricky hand if you open with it. So I don't know. I would say like Monster Reincarnation is probably something I would cut, and then maybe I don't know. I don't love Deep Prison. I think like maybe two is enough. Like I don't know.
yeah,
It depends how you like want to set up the deck because potentially you could play a version of this with like even more like with basically only treasures or like no traps and like have basically more monsters or like double average like make it like more monster heavy so like that but again becomes a different deck but yeah that's an idea.
yeah. I kind of like we have for debris we have at least we have a good amount of targets. I mean, 6 card trooper could also be maybe an option. Let's put that here. Yeah, yeah, but I agree. Like, how many normal summons do we have? 3, 6, 7, 8 in a sense. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this one, do you normal? Yeah. So it's 14 normal summons, which yeah is okay. It's okay. Okay, I think we take the deck as it is. Keep these cards on the side. So yeah, then maybe for siding, like we can maybe even bring in parts of the engine. And yeah, just have a look because what I learned from doing the series the last time was you really have to play these decks as they are first. Yeah, and then you'll see because sometimes you miss stuff and sometimes yeah, the question is, do we want to hop on the ladder? And also, I just realized that I'm completely ignoring chat. Can you please make some Disaster Dragon decks or some spicy Dragons decks? Yes, I will cook with dragons, but you probably have to wait a little bit because yet now the next streams will be what are my viewers cooking series. Like I got quite a few submissions and I kind of want to work on them because I promised to do so. And the April, it will be all in the sign of Ancient Gear April. So expect a lot of Ancient Gear content for April. But yeah, dragons. I really wanna cook with that. My idea is to use a card. Let's show you the one. Ooh, spoilers for Ancient Gear. For Ancient Gear April. Look at that. It's a funny list. It can do crazy stuff. But let's stop these spoilers. My idea for Disaster Dragons is try out Solidarity because with stuff like the Totem Dragon, I think that's how it's called. You can only have dragons in your graveyard anyway. And then stuff like Red Eyes Wyvern, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's a half brick. Red Eyes Wyvern. But if this comes down as the 2600 normal summon, that changes. That changes quite a bit. And then also like the solidarities, they are magnets for their spot removal, like MST or Dust Tornado. So maybe they used up their Dust Tornadoes when your future fusion comes down. So yeah, this is kind of the vibe that I'm thinking with dragons, but it has to wait for a little bit. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, now we are going. Yeah, what would you say? Shall we play against each other or shall we hop on the ladder?
I mean, I'm whatever. I guess like we can ask the chat what they prefer, but for me,
Ooh.
it's the same. If you want to like focus on this deck, we can hop on the ladder. Otherwise, we can even play against each other.
Yeah, I'm thinking that ladder might be the better idea. Yeah. Also, I'm just seeing a legend in my chat. Um, this is Dionysus, Young Putz, Mr. Gigabytes himself. Hi, how are you doing? Also, thanks again for recording the last video with me. It's doing very good, and people kind of they liked us collaborating. A lot of positive feedback in the comments. So
Yeah,
people yeah.
I saw that video as well, and I have to say, like, I had a comment by somebody asking me to play Gigabytes, which I've never played. So I was like watching the video, trying to figure out like the lines and all that, and I was like, you know what, I think I have to tell him this is I don't have the IQ for this. So
I think we got a lot of wisdom extracted out of our guest. It was like the value that you brought to this video. Dionysus was really, I think, really good. We were all able to learn a thing, myself included. Okay, let's hop on the ladder. Let's make this the default because I always forget to change the deck before I start, and let's see what we are getting ourselves into.
you want to put it in full screen, the drawing book, or what's
Is it not for you?
No, actually, I guess no. For me, it's not. I don't know if on the stream it might be full screen. But
Yeah. On the stream, I cropped it.
okay, yeah.
But
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
on the
Just
Discord, it's not cropped. Oh,
okay.
now I missed.
Perfect.
Let me have a look if I can make this a bit louder.
Starker mixer.
Yeah, that's get sound levels which only you can see right now. Hey, Amarak the Seventh. Glad to see that you're here as well. And then, is it Alessandro? Yeah, Solidarity. I think it's always a fan favorite, and I'm including myself in the number of fans of that card. So, if you find something interesting, always let me know somewhere in the comments. I read all the comments. I try to answer all the comments. I think I did a pretty good job until now. So I will see it. So if you have any spicy text that you found, any ideas, let me know. All right. So what are we thinking about this hand?
I would just set scapegoat. That's my idea. Because if you set the snowman, like he might just run, a cow trooper or something you don't really want to kill into it, and this might be useful for later. Pull out something good.
That's an argument. This hand is kind of cracked. Not gonna lie, because we can with these scapegoats, we can econ, steal their monster, cyber valley it away, and then we can still.
Yeah, I would just set it, and he might like MST it, Ryko, or not Ryko, but like Ryra or something. So I think
sure.
I think I like this.
Yeah, I agree. Like there's an argument to setting the snowman eater as well, but I think just setting the scapegoat, I agree, is better. Okay, this is this is something.
I see 5 cards in the Exa deck. I think we have a chef here. So do you take the damage or you?
Wait, we still I think we can we need 3, so I think we
Okay.
we use it.
Yeah, so the other reason not to set the snowman is because in case he doesn't do anything, then you're stuck with 5 monsters. You can't summon your cyber berry.
Yeah, true.
So that's the other reason. Yeah.
True. All right. Okay. Do we want to use the enemy? We don't have to use the enemy controller here, right? We can save that.
I don't think it's worth it to be honest.
We can just pop his soldier with the Vasky anyway. I think we go Cyber Valley first and draw, see what we find, right?
Yeah.
So let's remove this, and let's also banish this to draw 1, 2. Okay, that's interesting. And then we use these 2. Like in this situation, like a creature swap would have also been pretty, then we would have also just steal the monster.
But you
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
tribute the scapegoat tokens.
I can, because you can not tribute them for tribute summons. And this is not a tribute summon, this is a special
Oh,
summon.
it's a special summon. Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's like plasma. Okay, I thought it was a tribute
Yeah,
summon.
no. Vasky is it is a special summon, so yeah. That's why you can like
I think you
use their stuff
think
as well.
you can attack into goals. You have like a lot of outs.
Yeah. And
Or
then also if they're taking the damage before you attack, it's
yeah,
always a kind of a tell that you don't have gauze.
it's good sign.
Um,
Do you set anything?
I'd consider setting the bottomless.
Yeah, I think you can set one of the two. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably just set bottomless.
if you can try to be a little faster. Yeah, it's the playing speed. I know it's always an issue if you're playing live on stream and you're talking about your stuff.
Does this pop face up monsters?
I think it
Oh
only
no.
pops face up, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only face up.
I think you just have to attack, or you
Yeah,
can't enemy it, right? It's yeah.
yeah.
And I guess like I don't think this plays like. Oh, okay.
Okay,
This
that's
could be like the ritual, some type of ritual fairy stuff. I
this
think
is a
yeah, just pass.
fairy. This is a fiend. Okay,
Yeah, it's like the I think some Nogueras, like the one with like the fairy. Yeah, I think this is the ritual. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, makes sense. I was thinking about how was this card called? This the ritual that sends from deck. Normal, like I have a
So
video with that, but I forgot the name.
yeah, so when he summons this thing, the mice, ask him if he uses priority, and then you can bottomless it. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that's why he pays 2,000. So first, let them pay 2,000.
Yeah. He is very ritual. Yeah.
Or I guess he's going for this.
Yeah.
So maybe you can just bottomless it.
Wait, what does this do? You can either when this monster by battle, you
He
can
has
activate
honest,
this
I
effect.
think. I
This
think he has
yeah.
honest. I think
So let's bottomless this.
this is telegraphing that he has honest.
I mean, if they have
Because
honest, they
otherwise,
should
why
have
would he
attacked
summon
in this,
this?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Also,
he might just be waiting, you know.
maybe. Also, Amos Mala. Yeah, we are playing like a token Vasky. Vasky Turbo is the name of the deck. I've got this from a viewer, and yeah, we try it out, and then we'll see if we have any suggestions for the deck. So that's what we are doing right now. Yeah, so we'll just pop this, and yeah, they are getting annoyed that we are taking so long. Man, I gotta go. Okay, let's. I'm not
I
Italian,
think
but
just attack.
yeah, but I'm recording
Yeah,
this
before this
in
guy gets
Italian.
mad.
Yeah. And then we'll set the deep prison so we don't have to discard
Yeah, I
anything.
would set like snowman because maybe instead of deep prison in case he blows up everything, and then you have a target for debris.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is a chaos.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
this works out. Vasky, you tribute 2 tokens or 2 monsters with 0 attack, and then special summon it, and then it can pop a monster once per turn.
is it game if you just summon debris and steal this with the Pharaohs of Doomsday, or like you tribute the token with enemy control and you?
No, it's not, because if we go fires, we can't summon the debris that turn.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So maybe it's just set deep prison and pass.
Well, is it
Or is that
mandatory? The snowman? Can't you just
Yeah,
tribute
it is.
snowman?
No.
Take
It
the.
is. It is. Ah, we can, but we can do it
Yeah,
face down, right?
you can just tribute it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
tribute it.
Yeah.
And then you can bring it back with debris as well. So
Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah,
Do we want to cite in anything? Yeah, Vasky is a pretty interesting card, and you can also tribute their monsters. I think we just go with outsiding, right?
Yeah. I think you said there is a bunch of stuff that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
supposed to be said in it. So
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
right. Future fusion.
yeah. Oh, now we drew the reincarnation, but we actually have a card that we don't really want to have in hand. Vasky
Yeah, so you
is
can add
yeah.
it back to your hand. You can-
Okay. Set fire, set mirror force. Maybe not
yeah, I
here.
would just set one because
Then probably the mirror
but
force. What do we take?
well, the problem is if he goes for the guy, the 2000, the guy that you pay 2000, then like you'd rather have the bottomless. If he
Yeah,
summons something else, like I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you. You decide.
maybe we go with the Doomsday for now. Or
Okay.
let's let's set it bottomless. Level Eater for make easiest. The Road Warrior is very strong with 3 valleys. Yeah, Level Eater would Level Eater like we have only 4 cards though that a Level Eater can use. Like a Level Eater might be good if we add stuff like, for example, Cyber Dragon in here. Okay,
Okay.
this is
Well,
spooky.
that's already a good result unless he kills you.
Yeah. Yeah, Level Eater, like there is synergy, but we would need more high level. I mean, we also have these synchros, right? Road Warrior, Triple Debris. Ooh, this is spooky.
So here's a crazy idea. If you draw Dandelion, can you pitch? Actually, I don't know if you're allowed to do it. Can you pitch Dandelion for Monster Incarnation, add it back, some of the tokens, tribute them for Titanium?
I can't because dandy tokens are not tributable the turn they are summoned. So wait, is this game? This is 2000, 3000, 4-2, 6-2. It's game
I think
exactly,
so.
right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's be very sure. Yeah, it is. The math was indeed mathing. Yeah, let's just go into game 3. Is there anything that stops like
Maybe
OTKs?
that should since you're going first instead of a deep. Deep person is terrible against this deck. I would play that should and like perhaps like another creature. So I don't know. Like you maybe want to put some other stuff.
Yeah, let's do this.
Or Sorim. Sorim is not bad either, but okay. Because like he has the thing that blows up everything.
Yeah, true. I got a flight by GG. Okay. How do we like this hand though? Snowman, Plague. Okay,
Zero,
wait.
so
Uh,
do we still have trading in the deck? Because you draw the tenure every game. So I think we should we should have trading.
okay, so um, yeah, so we also had the suggestion of Level Eater, which can be considered. But Level Eater is kind of what are we doing with the Level Eater?
It's tributable, right?
Yes, it is, but yeah, but only for tribute
Has to
summons.
be for okay, yeah. So it's a little bit of a number.
The O are strong, but a Ryko.
So
What do
one
you
idea.
mean, Amos, with the O? Yes, yeah. Go ahead. What? So Deep Prison, we're probably cutting to at least 2, right?
Yeah, I would in here and play it in a deck like this. Honestly, something like Deep Prison, because I think you just want more monsters because you have Avarice. Like you could
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah,
argue playing. You could even play like a small Lightsworn engine like Charge and 2 Rykos, so you make your Avarice a little bit more live. And
yeah,
I mean that's yeah.
yeah. That's an idea. Um, I'm wondering if we are playing pot at all in this, because yeah, it's kind of we either like force a Lightsworn engine in, but then kind of
So
what
you
has
meant
to
the
go.
Snowman. Yeah, so like he's arguing, I guess
Oh
like
yeah,
Ryko would be better than Snowman. The good
Um,
thing about snowmen is the debris. You can make backrows.
yes, and then also it is 0 attack for Vasky. So I think these are
Oh,
the
I see.
synergies. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a submission of a Vasky Turbo list, which is pretty cool, and we're working on that right now, Moonsu.
I think we have a Vasky fan in chat.
I think we are all Vasky fans, aren't we? Like it's a cool card. I am at least. Um, oh yeah, where? Okay, yeah. If you have any tech ideas for Vasky, let me know. Like anything that we haven't considered yet. Um, yeah,
What about like Mark of the Rose? Something to I guess like it is a little bit bricky because you don't play only Prince, but like this could be strong to like well you can take it every turn and you tribute it or do whatever with it, right? But
yeah. I mean,
it,
wait. Yeah, we if we steal something and we really want to use it, then we have Cyber Valley. We have a bunch of tuners, like at least a few tuners. Let's phrase it like that. But Debris and Quick Draw, yeah, you can only steal small stuff to do something with them. If we steal a plant, we can use Lone Fire to tribute that said plant.
well, I'm
Yeah,
just saying because you're gonna you're gonna I mean if you see the on fire you're gonna send it to the grave anyway, and then yeah, but the only thing is you only have Fire, Dandy you don't really want to banish, and then like the yeah, I guess like it is I think it's probably there's not enough plants in here. If you played something like a Mystic Tomato or something like that, yeah, but no, I don't. Yeah, I think Mind Control is just better. Yeah.
yeah. Amos Mindcon. We also like we put everything you see in the site. These were our initial ideas for the list. So and yeah, but we played the original one, and now we kind of see what we want to suggest for changes. I like always like draw engines, but I personally think that with only 4 targets, like I don't know if trade in is the card. Like it's on with Titanial, yes, that's a
But
card that you don't want to see in
we
hand, but Vasky you oftentimes want to use because your whole deck is kind of designed to make Vasky live.
Yanis, but you don't understand. You have the trading in the deck and you drew it 2 out of 3 games. This is a sign that you don't understand. The titanium might be at 1, but we're gonna draw it every game, especially now that we really get
Yeah,
it trading.
but this time we drew Titanial and no Trade-in. Next time we're drawing Trade-in and no Titanial. Have you thought about
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
yeah.
I really think that we should let go of the Trade-in. And then I kind of want to play at least one creature swap for the Vasky synergy. There's also, in decks like this, I also usually like Gold Sarcophagus. That is something. And then
Okay,
I think we really should get the hero package in because sending
I
Dandy
agree.
is good for debris. And yeah,
Well, if you put the hero pack, I think you can probably keep the trade-in because you do have like the plasma, like you have a way
right.
to search like a trade-in target,
Yeah, right.
and
I
like
mean,
Allure is also good. In my
it's also a way to search a lure target.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
um,
And in my opinion, I would just get rid of the traps and put treacherous in here. Like I think the traps don't
Treacherous.
do so much for you, especially since you can make black rolls so easily.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Amos, which spell are you wondering? Is it Fires of Doomsday? This one is just 2 tokens. I think the rest should be pretty. Yeah, Caius is also a suggestion that we got, and I think we should put.
Yeah, but Caius is too good. I don't think we want to win with like good cards. I think this is
So
Caius is just cheating.
are we going to do are we really going to cut all of this? Like personally, I would kind of like this would be my trap line up over a treacherous.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's up to you. usually when like there's like not that much space, treacherous is like that's kind of the same things as like torrential mirror force. When you do draw
Yeah,
it, of course, it's a one-off. So
yeah. Um, maybe we keep them to the side and put in the treacherous.
and like you can always bring them in if like you think you need them.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, how good is our spot removal? Like, we have good monster spot removal. We have triple Vasky. We have double Snowman with Minecon and Braincon and Valley. We can snatch stuff. Yeah, then maybe
Well,
if
you
we
have access to Brecos, like especially with the future fusion, you always have access to Brecos. So like with the debris. So I think, yeah.
yeah, that's also true. Yeah, Caius. Then there is an argument for triple Fires of Doomsday, or is there? I'm not sure. This cannot be destroyed by battle. The attack of any monster that battles the skill becomes 0 at the end of the battle phase. During your end phase, change this face up defense position card on the field
Yeah, I
to
think
face
this
up.
card is pretty bad. I don't think this is like it's fast enough.
Yeah. The fact that you have to set it and then they have to attack into it, and then you kind of also have to have a conversion for it.
Yeah,
So
and like you want to
yeah,
normal summon your on fire or debris. Like you already have a lot of normal summon Stratos. Like I think this is a card you can probably cut.
yeah. I agree. So let's put the heroes here. Future fusion. We kind of need one more elemental hero though, because we really want to call. We really want to call
Oh,
the.
I see. Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, absolute. Where's
What
absolute? Yeah.
about Treeborn over the second Snowman?
I can see that. I can see that. Now that we got rid of the traps. What do we do with the Treeborn though? Is it just?
Well, it's just a target for future fusion to send, and then
Yeah.
it becomes, if they get rid of the future fusion, it becomes a constant like monarch axis or like tribute axis.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Somebody suggested if we want something funny, we could consider Dark Morg. And I mean, we do have quite a few. Wait, we have 4 wins, five wins, some darks. Yeah, I think for a Darks and Morg deck, we would have to up the counts of darks and wins both like a little bit, and yeah, probably have to play some cards that go well with
well, but actually,
Simorg.
with the future fusion, you can send both a wind and a dark if you need to. No, wait, no, you can't. No, you can't because I was thinking you could
I
send
mean, wait.
Stratos and then no, you can't. Never mind.
Yeah, but not a dark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
send a wind or a dark, but
Yeah.
not both.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, I mean, still, we could get the one that we are missing. Like maybe put a Dark Simorg on the side.
Well, I think you
Interesting
have to
suggestion.
find like the future fusion. Is the
Yeah,
problem? Like if you have to see the future fusion.
yeah. Um, put this here, put this there.
So
But if we draw, like, is it better to, like, if we draw, I kind of prefer the Snowman Eater to draw than the Treeborn. I mean, with Treeborn,
yeah,
I mean,
but
it's also for quick draw, right? It's also for quick
yeah,
draw.
and like the Treeborn is also like a 1-for-1 discard. You can use it with Cyber Valley in worst case. You can come like I
Yeah.
think the Snowman is good, but I don't know. I think 1-in-1 is probably good, and you can I mean side in most Snowmans if you really think you need it. But cool.
And cut also the Vasky. We are not going to cut the Vasky because the original, this is a Vasky Turbolist at all, after all. So we kind of want to keep the core identity of the deck intact. So yeah, the Vasky,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, it's even, yeah, if it should be cut or not, doesn't matter. It's not going to be cut here. Enemy
Also, he's saying the
control.
Darksimorg can be normal summoned off the fire, so I guess like
True,
it's another
true.
payoff.
True.
So
That's
we could try it out. I mean, it's
yeah.
like a one-off.
I would. I mean, maybe we keep it in the side for certain matchups that are like
Yeah.
some matchups they don't even set that much. But if you are against, I don't know, maybe we go first against Bio Turbo. They like to set their hamsters, their Rykos, their back row, stuff like that. Yeah. It's a joke. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. Like sometimes you don't know if you just read it. Yeah. I mean the Vasily, it's also like I'm kind of feeling we have to cut something, but what do we think about at least one of these? Can help us find a future fusion, can help us find a Vasky. Yeah, then we have like creature swap. We can also, I don't know, if we drew the Titanial and we expect the game to last a few turns, we can gold suck for trade-in. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you think about the battle fader? Because I feel like you have a lot of tokens on the field often.
Yeah.
It's a dark target.
True.
It's good with quick draw, and it's good with cyberwary, but it does conflict with the tokens.
Yeah, like I just um I played a token deck myself a lot recently, and Battle Fader it always was pretty strong, not gonna lie. And
Okay.
I didn't play it with Cyber Valley and Vasky, so that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
moved
I
it to
think
the
you can
side.
keep it. Yeah.
But being able to stop their big pushes is kind of good, especially if you can, I don't know, clap back with a Plasma or Vasky or Creature Swap or whatever.
I would say that you could probably side in like two more faders in case if you play against like OTK decks and stuff like that.
Yeah. NB96 just suggested that we move the MST to the side, and I could see that. That might have to be the move for space reasons. And then they also mentioned that we forgot to put the Gaia here, or I forgot. Yeah, enemy controller is good, but only if you can convert. Like, yeah, the conversions, that's kind of, that's a bit iffy. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 true conversions. Maybe it is one econ in here. And then do we want to add Ryko? Maybe one Ryko? Or two for, or is it cut the pot of Avarice?
I think you just cut the avarice. I think we try it this way. You probably don't have enough for the avarice, like enough stuff that like goes in the grave. Like you have to draw exactly like 1 for 1 dandy or like dandy quick draw to make the avarice arrive quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so this would be kind of okay. Any generic side
I
stuff?
like this.
Yeah. Let's fill the last 5 spots with crows. And MST, not. Wait. Is the
You
okay?
could
The
play
MST
also
is still
nails
on
in
the
the
main,
side.
right?
Yeah, you could play nails, Arios in the side. It comes
Yeah,
in
it's
against
an argument.
like
It's an argument. Wait, is Prodigy? Wait, is Prodigy even the one that we want here? Like maybe it is
it's not
Alias.
elemental hero. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's Alias in the main, even, right?
yeah. I think that's probably better than Ocean
Yeah.
as an elemental hero.
So we are going with Dust, Tornado.
You could play Chaos Sorcerer in here if you. I guess like it's you don't have so many lights. Yeah, I guess maybe it's a bit thin, but with the future fusion you could
Yeah.
send it and foolish, but yeah, it's a little bit thin probably.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't, because yeah, we basically have like 3 copies of a true light,
Yeah,
so this could
yeah,
get
yeah.
stuck in hand for quite some time. Can I want to have a second quick draw? I feel like, because we have so much stuff
Yeah,
to make like all these level 1s,
yeah. I agree. I agree.
and then
And you
maybe
need a second real.
and then Yeah. Second drill. And one more side deck card. Any suggestions for the last side deck card? And then also, do we move or do we just move this to the side?
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, it's fine. I don't think we're gonna
I
not gonna
rarely
run
do
into
this,
any
but
backward decks.
yeah, I
Yeah,
rarely move MST to the side, but maybe today is the day.
it's okay. As soon as you move it to the side, we're gonna run into royal oppression in the main, and so
Okay, so let's see how this is working out. Kaiku, wait. Do we want a Kaiku on this side? Kaiku is strong. GB Hunter. Yeah,
no,
I
come on.
think
Are we really that afraid of GBs to
yeah.
play GB Hunter?
Yeah, both really good, interesting sideboard choices. With Kaiku, I kind of like ways to
Cold
protect it.
Madness is good player. I think I've seen him in some
yeah.
tournaments. Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's gonna get cooked.
okay.
I mean, that's pretty good.
What would you start with? Would you start with the Stratos or the Lone Fire?
I think Titania. You want to get it out before the bottomless and stuff like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
And send the second Lone Fire. I guess you don't want to draw it. Yeah, you don't really want to. I guess like you only want to draw it for Dandy, I guess. But yeah, Titania. Yeah, it's up there left.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to set treasures.
Yeah. I would hold on to that too. Then we also have the Mindcon anti-Cyber Valley, so that's already good. Maybe we can beat them after all. But
also this gives your opponent the wrong idea about what deck you're playing. They're probably thinking that this is some brand thing.
Gear frame. Do we like that?
Okay, so that's a bit annoying because they can already out the Titania.
If they can summon the Fortress, but probably.
Yeah, I mean they do have to spend 2 cards to out it, so like it's not terrible,
but he went +1 on the gear frame, so
the other, I mean, I guess like they're not gonna leave us naked Cyber Dragon on the field probably, but the other thing with Cyber Valley you could fuse with their Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, Cyber Valley, like Mindcon, Cyber Valley. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a pretty good out to any Fortress as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, do we go Stratos, pitch the Plasma?
I think so. Yeah. You don't want to show your hand with the Cyber Valley yet.
Yeah. I'm holding on to this. This is a Fortress out in my book. Let's add this to the hand. Hi, Dr. C6260. How are you doing? And then we use the trade in, pitch this one, draw 1, 2. Okay, this is interesting. We already have debris life as well.
So you could steal the gear frame and like use it for creature swap, like put it on your Titania, and I guess like you
no. You can only
equip
it to
machine type.
machines.
Okay, my bad.
So we attack into this. The fact of Fortress that you must see the hand. How did it work with Valley? I believe I'm pretty confident that Fortress only activates if it's targeted by an opponent's effect. At the time that we control the Fortress, we are no longer the opponent of that card. So nothing will happen. It's kind of like if we would equip our Fortress with a gear frame.
I think you attack into ghosts because you have treacherous,
Yeah, I think so too. All right, and then I would... Do we set the treacherous here for fortress.
I think you pass. I think he's probably just gonna fortress and try to crash into Titanium. So
Yeah, okay, and then we can out the fortress
he
with
also
Cyber Valley Minecon.
he might be playing
Yeah.
the list by Pana, which got like topped the last Edison World Championship qualifier. And so in that case, he's playing Breaker in the main. So you don't really want to just set a naked threshold. You want to hold it until you're really going to use it. Okay, of course, in this case, like he goes off, but
yeah. So he's going to out that, I assume. And then we take 1,800. Do we wanna? No, we can't. We can't. I was
you could go
thinking
into
about.
Black Rose if you wanted.
Sorry.
You could go into Black Rose with the debris if you wanted.
Yeah, maybe let's do that.
Or you can go for Mind Control Cyber, but I think that's a little bit risky.
Yeah. I think I'll go. I think I prefer the debris play. Then we can always protect ourselves with treacherous and or fires if it doesn't work out. So. So we special. This is special in attack.
It's attack.
Yeah.
I think attack. Yeah.
SD Book of Moon. Okay, which one? Yeah. I'm rarely playing debris. I can like this is negated, but I can still tribute this to.
I don't think it works, but let me check.
Yeah. Can I still activate?
It's still negated. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
activate because it costs, but
Okay.
you won't summon a plant.
Okay.
So it depends if you want to take less damage. I guess you can use it, but
yeah, there's a. We can theoretically steal the fortress, but.
oh, you could swap, but this is gonna give you the gear frame.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, we could steal the gear frame with Minecon and then use the creature swap, but I think it's not worth it. I think we just set the treacherous.
Well, can't you then with the gear frame, can't you attach it to his own fortress once you steal with the creature swap?
I mean, we could do that. Yeah, should we do this? Let's do this.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the best. Because then he has to figure out a way to get the soul back.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I think you can't attack with mind control anyway, so you.
Yeah. But we can attack with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, this puts us.
So the only reason not to do this is he could have Cyber Dragon. So I don't know if you want to set the treacherous now, because then you could pop your own fortress, and then his Cyber Dragon, and he can't. That way he can't out both. But
I mean, we can also pop the debris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can set the treacherous, keep up the pressure.
You could also set the fires in case he has breaker, but okay.
Yeah, if he has breaker, he has breaker. Ooh.
Oh.
What is that doing? If this card destroys an opponent's monster battle, special summon a token. This token cannot be treated for tribute.
If he's playing this, he plays a lot of like honest limiter removal, stuff like that.
Okay, I think we wait until he declares attack, and then we use the treacherous, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. We're seeing the new.
So.
Yeah, I'm using this.
Okay.
And we're popping the debris.
Do you want to get rid of the debris? Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, get rid of the debris.
It's a bit
I don't know if the
unfortunate
gear
if we
frame,
have...
when you summon it back, will go to your field or his field. I think your field, right?
Yeah, should go to my field. So yeah, we summon this in attack, I would say, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we don't
Okay.
summon this. But yeah, this puts
Do you
him
have
like
how much attack do Fires of Doom tokens have?
0.
Can they go for
0.
game?
No.
Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, we
That was
just
about to
attack
be
with the
the.
fortress. There's nothing else we can do.
That was about to be the
And now
Fires
we,
of
yeah.
Doomsday tokens for the win.
If we
I
can
think just
attack
set.
over fortress, yeah, we just set this. Like even if they attack over fortress and then with the fortress pop they go for the fires, we can still
Well, you
chain
have to
them.
do it before because it's damage step is when this
Right.
happens. Is
Yeah.
when the
Right.
total.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, this is fine. Oh, he has honest.
So we use the fires now, right? Yeah.
I think so. You have to simply because then the fortress can. Well, but now he can attack your token, but it's okay. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to BrainCon. If they set a back row, we use Delilah to pop their back row, and then we attack with Fortress. Okay.
Yeah.
And this also plays around Honest.
I think this couldn't have worked out better, I think.
Yeah, let's...
Oh yeah, he's playing that thing. That's an annoying. I think this is game. I don't know what he has, but...
Yeah, shouldn't be anything, right? A treacherous trapple. But no. Alright. Yeah. Alright. We got him game 1.
You're cooking.
So this is coming in. We are
this
cooking.
deck is cooking.
It is. It is. Okay, so the Cyber Dragons coming in for sure. And probably a Mirror Force? I don't know. Maybe not.
He plays Ryra. I don't know if I love.
Yeah, right.
I think
Yeah.
Torrential is probably good. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
then
Depends
it's
if
not...
you want to cut
yeah.
thresholds. Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought about Mirror Force and Torrential, but as they are playing Lila, we probably shouldn't. Crows.
You could crow, but you have to do it before he uses the effect because it's not an effect. The focus you have to do it like before.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it chain to that.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't like Crow too much
think
against.
it's fine.
Yeah, I think we just bring in the Cyber Dragons, and we side out what? Creature swap is kind of good to take their fortress. Maybe a gold sack, and then maybe the Caius, because that's awkward against fortress
I think
anyway.
so. Yeah, I think I agree.
Okay. Let's just do it like this and see how it goes. Okay, we have to win one out of the next 2 games. And then we got this deck a really good win. Enemy controller. Enemy controller.
Oh my god, I hope he like pushes here. And then, well, I guess if he has bottomless, it doesn't really matter. But well, actually, if he has bottomless, you can enemy. But no, that doesn't do much. If he goes, he's not gonna go for it. I think you want to hold your Cyber Dragon.
Yes, I agree. This is not too bad. We could only set the... this is bad.
Yep. Welcome to the Edison Format.
Yeah. Like this one and Virus, Deck Devastation Virus, this would be cards that I would ban if I had the agency over the Edison Format. Ooh, what a surprise.
There goes the Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, shuffle deck.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think you might need to set. I guess like at least set the Fires of Doomsday because I'm afraid he's gonna kill you next turn. So you could even make an argument for sitting on a Cyber Barrier, but
yeah.
But then you don't have a conversion.
I think I would summon the Cyber Valley and set the fires, and then probably even use them, and then hope that of Cyber Valley into normal draw we draw into a conversion. Like
Yeah.
enemy controller is something we can do with the Doomsday at least.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. I don't even know where the top 200 starts at the moment, but this should still be top 200 or isn't it? Ha!
I don't know he's a good player though.
We drew it back.
Do you want
Wait.
to use the...
Do we want to use them? We
I
can
know, I
also
think you
hold
can
on to
wait.
them. Yeah. Ha!
Oh, never mind.
Should have used them. Okay, I think we set the econ.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. They might not, yeah, with 2 set, they might not want to commit to the board, so we can just chill on these fires, and then we can at least use them for Vasky, Prio, pop the gear frame, take the damage here.
This is gonna be the sneakiest Cyber Dragon that's ever existed. Because he does shoot at it, so this is...
I mean, at least he's already aware that, oh, I'm dumb, I forgot, but it worked out. Holy, okay. Yeah, foolish for, I totally forgot to fire the fires. That's bad, but okay. Is there, we can just do the dandy foolish?
Yeah, we could do that.
Is there anything else we would rather foolish?
What do you want for wanting for? I guess, the Cyber Valley. That's like the only thing. Okay.
I think we're foolishing for the dandy.
Okay.
Kind of forced us into an awkward spot here. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Or is there anything else we want? No, it's not really anything else we want.
Dandy. I think it has to be.
Yeah.
I think hopefully this will make him commit, because if he does, I think you don't necessarily even need to use the Doomsday tokens. You can go for Cyber Dragon too. So I think you can tribute them the same turn. No, it's a special summon.
Do it for a special summon.
So I would use Prio.
Yeah. That's the bottomless, as I expected.
Yeah, so you pop the target kill frame. Yeah, okay, he knows.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our turn. Like, yeah, here you see like the trade-in. Like we had a trade-in target, but we would rather use it. So this was kind of the situation that I'm talking about.
I feel like you still trade in because you could draw another one, and then you could draw something else. That I don't know. It's.
But yeah, like even if we draw another Vasky here, like we still have the fires. Okay.
That's fine.
Do we take this? Okay. Probably. So otherwise we can summon the Cyber Dragon, right?
Yeah, I think so. You just have to be careful of what's it called? Limiter remover. So okay, I guess we go for Cyber Dragon now.
Yeah. It's also good that they spent one of their bottomlesses. Awesome. So this is going through. Okay. And yeah, I'd say we attack with that. If it's
I would say attack, because he can summon his own Cyber Dragon, like yes.
Yeah. All right.
I would set. Do you want to set Scapegoat or no?
I think not. I think we hold on to this like as long as we have these fires. I mean, they have 2 back rows, so we could, but.
It's just because like if he has Breaker or he MST, whatever, like you'd rather him hit the Scapegoat because you can just chain that.
Yeah.
I guess you can chain fires too, but.
Yeah. Okay, here comes
There
another
goes fortress again.
And a gear frame. Wait, let's think here. If we take the fortress, is it still equipped? I don't even know that.
You can take it even after he equips, no? So.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it's fine. Let him search. Yeah.
And do we put this into defense and hit it with the fortress?
I don't know. I think you'd rather steal it at some point, but actually you're getting low on life, so he might have limited remove. So give him a thumbs up first and see if he goes to damage step. Unless you want to use the enemy.
Yeah, let's give him a thumbs up. And then
so this is potentially game. So I would just to be safe, I'll go for fires.
Agree. Okay, give us something good. A creature swap. This is something good. Creature swap the MVP.
That's pretty good. So I guess put it to attack first and then try to creature swap.
Totally. They are not going to get this in defense. Creatures? Oh, wait. And we
now
attack.
he has to, I guess, prison his own thing.
Yeah.
This is kind of a funny matchup for Kujou, because I don't know, like, the girlfriend, does he get to summon it back? Do you get to summon it back? I think he gets it now, right?
Yes. Do we set? I think we set a scapegoat, right?
Yeah.
What did I say? Scapegoat, yeah. Yeah, it seems like the trade and it's dead for such a long time now.
Wait, think about that. You might want to tribute the fortress to take the cyber dragon.
We could also,
but
we will
also let it happen.
We chain scapegoat to the summon, and then I think no, wait. Think on Sidra. I think we still have a window after the summon where we can still go econ, tribute the token, steal the cyber dragon.
Yeah, but he can fuse with monsters from your side of the field too. So
right. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we just let him do it, and then we can we tank the hit with the scapegoat, and then we can steal it, and if we have any damage, that's enough to kill him. If we can't stop it, that's what I'm thinking.
I think you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. And then he's gonna fuse most likely. Yeah. You just have to hope he doesn't have like a Solemn or something like that.
He's not using the gear frame. Okay, so I think we are using the scapegoats here. Keep 2 of them. Okay, give us something. Damn it. Yeah,
that's good. That's good. 1 for 1.
Hey, right. Yeah, right. I totally ignored that we have the 1 for 1. So we have to fire that off. Get this to graveyard. Now we summon the Cyber Valley. Yeah.
I guess you could summon a defense just in case, and then Dandy gives you just to make them different, I guess, so he knows.
Yeah, and then we use that with the scapegoat token. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Let's banish this. Draw 1. Ooh. Draw 2.
So you didn't normal summon yet. You could go into like a Stardust to protect. Like you could have game if he doesn't have.
Yeah. We can steal both their monsters. Okay. I think we go debris, make Stardust, and then we'll just steal and go for game.
Yeah. And then if something happens to the debris, you can chain like enemy counter or something. Yeah, so he has a crow.
Yeah.
So you can think about if you want to chain something to this. But,
I think we don't even have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6.
So remember that you summoned the dandy tokens this turn.
Yeah.
So you can only change the position of the other token.
Yeah. I'm thinking we go for it, right?
Yeah.
And then we use.
Well, force you enemy, yeah.
Yeah. And we take
and
this.
If Trishula was legal, we could Trishula here.
Ooh, this is pretty good because then also we can equip the gear frame to the Fortress Dragon again. Like if we don't, like if they can stop us somehow.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want to do it now? Because this is just 3000. He used only 2 monsters. Okay, so we gotta attack.
Yeah.
With all of them. Is it a mirror force? Okay, it's a deep prison. Okay, that's annoying.
That's a little bit annoying because now he gets.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's still a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate that there isn't a level 5 dragon. Synchro.
There's no level 9. There's no Trishula. Man, if Trishula was legal, this would have been insane. But,
okay, so yeah, we gotta.
I think you probably want to just set trade in, but okay, I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, if they have a Lila and we draw a Plasma, then we would bite our own.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I think we're dead. I think he has. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're dead. No, maybe not yet, but I think he has for sure limiter remover or something like that. Like, I don't know. It just seems to me.
Yeah, this is already enough, right?
Oh yeah,
2000.
No, wouldn't. I don't think that was enough because you have the token, but yeah, with the Ryko.
Yeah, no. These two are enough. 1500. No, they aren't. Just 2300.
Yes, 3300. Yeah, that's fine. It's enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we get one more shot. I'm putting out the trade in. I'm putting in an MST instead, I would say.
Yeah, I think we want MST here.
And then
maybe if you even want
Plague.
Yeah.
What was the other? What could we also side out?
No, I was thinking like. Yeah, I guess you keep the treasures. Treasures pretty good. I don't know if you want to play. I think the Cymorg is not good. Maybe the Crow. Like even though the Crow is like not.
We could also play Decree.
I don't like Decree because we've seen Lyra and Ryko, so that's the only reason.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm kind of debating 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I'm kind of debating whether we should keep the allure or not, because I think this could cause similar, but if we go with another plague as well, then it's probably fine.
Well, I don't know if you need the plague though, because you don't really have synchros for the plague. Like, you don't have Brionaki.
Right. Right. We didn't put.
I think if you want, you can put Go Sark, and you can cut. I don't know what's like a card you don't really want to draw.
Maybe the Snowman because it's bad against the Fortress.
But it's
but
it's not. It's not. It's decent. Like start. It's
Let's just do this.
Decent start.
right?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a water monster for the future fusion and all that. So okay, I mean I have to say like you're very good at drawing treasures.
um, yeah, I would say it's just set Treeborn here.
You
Or
could make an argument
Stratos.
for keeping a Treeborn for creature swap.
I mean,
But
it does come back, and then we can creature swap as well.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, just go for Treeborn.
Or Stratos, so we don't hard draw into the plasma.
Come on, I don't think we're gonna be that unlucky, right?
Now I've cursed
The
us.
problem with Stratos is that he's just gonna like summon his fortress and attack over it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also just be dead, to be honest, because he does play. Yeah, the other point is he plays like the card that's like Shura that attacks when it destroys a monster, summons a token,
Yeah.
and like that in combination with like other
Ooh,
stuff,
that's
it's pretty
interesting.
good.
Okay, this is interesting. We can steal their monster if we want, but I think we rather keep this one for like fortress, stuff like that.
Well, the question is, do you think it's a Ryko? Because if it's a Ryko, I
We
think
can
I'm stealing
just.
that.
I mean, we can also just run the
I think go for
Stratus
Stratos. Yeah,
into it.
I
I'm
think
kind of
I agree.
fine with like losing the Treeborn or the Stratus both.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
And don't show him it's a Treeborn, so maybe he thinks it's
Yeah.
like something
Yeah.
else and he pops it. Yeah.
Totally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we just attack.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be Ryko, but it could. There's a high chance it is.
Mm.
I think he's thinking if he's using Deep Prison or not. Okay.
Okay.
Or he is thinking on the target.
Ooh, this
near
is
the limiter.
yeah,
That's great.
that's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, but he has a bunch of stuff that like destroys monsters and does things, so I think just pass.
Yeah, I agree. We also have the option next turn we could summon Dandelion, creature swap, hit into the dandy, and oh, this is awkward. But this is what it is. Yeah, I think it's set fires and pass.
Yep.
And then we can even have plasma life.
I think you do this in pass. What he has said, I think could either be a battle trap or an MST, but it's probably like.
But if they commit,
no, I think like he was thinking on target.
Yeah, if they commit something worth stealing, okay, yeah, that's fine. If they,
I think he's attacking first. Oh no,
no,
okay.
I don't think so. It's kind of funny because if they ever use like a MS-10 to Fires of Doomsday, that is basically a +2 in card advantage. Oh, wow. Skill successor. Holy.
Yeah, I think I've seen this deck before. This is a deck that like almost won. And in the Watchers, you see X, who's like one of the guys who invented this deck, I think. So I think they're all like working on it together.
Okay. I think Psy Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they recorded.
Yeah.
Was the creator of the deck even?
Yeah, which I think is X.
Okay. All right. Do we steal Delilah? I mean,
I think you'd rather go Lasky and like Prior.
Yeah, right. But we can like if we creature swap, we can tribute the token from their side of the field.
Yeah, but you really want the Lyra, then you can use priority. I don't think you need to do that. And first I would have ruled because I don't think you need the plasma. I would have ruled first.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's something we can do as well. I mean, plasma is live, and it can also be made live with Dandy in the future.
Yeah, but he can just make a fortress, crash into it, and then kill it. So it's not very good in this matchup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just tribute the tokens for Vasky and then pop, and attack, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
And let's do this to imply that we're using Prio, and that's Savvy attack. Hope that's no deep prison.
I told you that was. I could feel it because he was thinking of whether to banish Stratos, but it's fine. I mean, you have to attack.
Yeah.
Because next turn he can just use the trap in the graveyard to attack over it anyway. So
Yeah, that's also true. And
so you could set Snowman or you could set some Dandy here,
yeah,
like depending on like what you want to do.
I think I would
Hold it.
hold on to everything we got right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that they are playing a deck that is like limit remove. Phil is gone.
Well,
so
yeah, they were pretty aggressive. Depends on what they draw. Yeah, so with this they can summon a token, and then like,
yeah.
the scary thing is that
Is this a machine token? Yeah.
Yeah, so like if they have like limiter plus honest, they can do a ton of damage out of nowhere.
Yeah, but
But of
limits
course,
is
you
gone.
need a monster on the
That's
field.
in the graveyard.
Yeah, no, I know they
Yeah.
they don't have limiter, but like I'm just saying like that's kind of what the deck wants to do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is interesting.
I don't know if you
Duel
want to
make
summon
is
the Treeborn.
yeah.
I don't think so. No, like you just want to Cyber Dragon probably, or actually no.
Think about
Maybe
this.
you go into Debris.
Yeah, that's like foolish debris would set up.
Yeah, you can.
Would set up a black rose.
Yeah.
Is that what we want to do?
Yeah, I mean either Cyber Dragon or Black Rose. I think that's either
Okay.
is fine. I don't think you're gonna get that much value out of the Cyber Dragon though, except for this. So I think
Yeah,
go
then
for that.
let's go with this turn. It's a bit that's the only thing that is a bit iffy, but all right. Set a Snowman Eater so that they can't hit over it, and then maybe the Treacherous as well in case things go south.
I think okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can always, and then you don't even need to foolish for because you would have the Snowman in grave.
Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have set the Treacherous.
I think it's fine. You kind of want to be safe against the type of deck.
Yeah.
So I would pop the effect one.
Yeah, right, for sure. Because without Treacherous, we could have summoned Treeborn, made a Stardust. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but let's see what we draw. Future Fusion. We kind of want to have more payoffs to these tokens. That's what I'm still missing in the deck.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward. I'm thinking on hard passing.
Well, you can debris summon Treeborn, make Stardust anyway. The only thing is that I think that's a right token, and I'm betting you he has honest.
Yeah.
I'm betting.
Kind of want to,
whatever you want that was an honest.
Kind of want to hold on to that, I believe, and then maybe creature swap later, something.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
Yeah.
Do you want to future fusion or wait?
I think I wait
because
maybe for Black Rose reasons. Also, kind of want to hold on. Like, I mean, we have foolish and future, and we only have one. It's a bit awkward because both cards kind of should get the Dandy into grave. Yeah,
you have both. You drew both water monsters, so you can only go for the.
Well, that's true. Econ, but this is level 4. Okay, so this. I think it's another pass turn, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just like wait until he commits, and then you have the treacherous, and potentially you have.
Yeah.
Black Rose after.
Yeah. You also still have the creature swap. Yeah.
Okay, I think after we should play a game between me and you, because I think we're like against like good players like this. We're kind of like they're kind of like figuring out what you're doing, and they're like they don't want to give you anything for creature swap. I think they know what's up. So
Yeah. Um, set the econ pass
yeah,
or
yeah, you could. I
activate a
mean, I guess
future. We
like
can also activate a future fusion
yeah,
to
I think
force
yeah.
something
At
out of
some
there.
point, go for it before you draw the targets. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have to, yeah, both waters are out of the deck, so we have to. Can you open this, please? We have to show them a Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lagging.
Or you could still go for Stardust and steal steal his
True.
like attack first, and then if he does before he goes to damage, you can enemy control steal his thing. But I don't know if that's or like you could creature swap to steal his monster. So like if you want to get more aggressive and try to like win the game.
Yeah, but I think it's 4,000 damage, right? And with enemy controller, we don't even keep it.
Or
And then
with
they get
creature
it
swap, you
back.
could even creature swap.
Yeah, but then we can't attack first. I think I'll. Let's think about this for a second. I mean, we can use the debris, right?
Yeah, you can make a Stardust and then.
We can. I mean, we can put the Snowman Eater to attack and then creature swap them with Snowman Eater.
Well, but you'd rather keep that, no? Wouldn't you rather use a dandy token? Because you summon debris,
The
summon
dandy we
dandy, and
can't.
then
The dandy we can't put into attack. That's the only thing I'm
oh
thinking.
they're in defense. Okay. Okay, then
So
you could do that as well.
yeah, let's just do this.
I would first summon the debris. Okay. I guess you can do that too.
Yeah. Let's target the dandy.
So he might have Crow is the thing, but
If he has Crow, then we can still use the Snowman Eater, just make a Stardust anyway. Dust Tornado for the Treacherous. So we
I would use it.
Yeah, and then we pop the Snowman and the token. Because
No,
now
you
it's
can
an effect.
synchro the snowman, no? Or
But then we have a dandy in
are you
attack.
afraid? Yeah, but we have an enemy for that. I think I don't know.
Okay.
Up to you. Up to you.
Okay.
Because then if you tribute the, I guess yeah, up to you honestly. You.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter, right? Or does it? Yeah, maybe we do this.
Okay, yeah, so he doesn't have an out to start, so make a Stardust. That's why he uses Dust Tornado now.
Yeah, makes sense. Do we make it with Dandy or with Snowman Eater? I think we make it with Snowman Eater then, right?
Yeah.
To grave, to grave, to grave. View. Make a Stardust. Also, we should put more than one Stardust in here.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing you can make.
All right, and then I say we just attack. If it's a deep prison, it's a deep prison.
Okay.
Then we set.
I don't think it's a deep prison because he wouldn't have used his.
Yeah, right.
This
Dust Tornado. That's what I was thinking too. Shall we foolish just to get something out of the deck?
I don't really know what you want to get out, honestly.
I don't know either. Is there any? Yeah, maybe we can use it as a
I
bluff
think
later on.
you just hold it.
Yeah. So we set the enemy controller.
Yeah.
Then yeah. Yeah, we kinda I kinda want to have more more stuff
payoffs.
to do with these tokens. Maybe a Jinzo even. Like we only have one trap. We can use the Fires of Doomsday. We can use the Dandy tokens. Everything we can use with Jinzo.
A crazy idea would be to put in like some spirit monsters that like you come back to your hand, so you have something to use every turn. So for example, there's one that like discards your opponent's whole hand. So he summons this thing, which is gonna be huge.
Yeah, what does
Let's
this
read.
make? Use this one, send all other face-up monsters on the field to the graveyard. Okay.
So
All other. Wait, let's
okay,
think about. Do we steal this with Econ? Probably not, right?
no, because it goes back. I think you have the Dandy tokens anyway. I think
Yeah.
that's fine. So that sense doesn't can't
Destroy.
negate
Yeah,
the Stardust.
yeah. Okay, we can creatures. Oh, no, we can't. We can Mindcon. Okay, I say we
Oh, we have so
Mindcon.
many tokens.
Yeah, I say
first turn of Future Fusion. Right?
Yeah. I say we Mindcon the set. If it's a Ryko, we pop the back row and then we creature swap for Cyber L10 and attack over it.
Yep.
It's a card trooper. Do we use that?
So I don't think you really. Is there any value to mirroring?
So what? Not really,
Do you
right?
really want to mirror?
Yeah,
No, yeah.
not
So
really.
I think you
Yeah.
just
So yeah, it's unfortunate that they draw a card, but can't be helped.
Well, you could tribute it, but then they just get it back. I think it's fine. Just
Yeah. And we don't set the dandy, I would say.
yeah.
Do we?
I think you just pass.
Yeah. Next turn we get the Gaia.
I mean, you should be relatively safe, except unless he like has like double honest or like something crazy.
Yeah.
But it's funny that people in chat are giving us suggestions, but I think there's like a slight delay. So by the time like we get the suggestion, we already
maybe my chat is lagging because I rarely see.
Oh no, I just see somebody was talking about I don't know like.
Wait.
So
They attacking.
just
I think
I think you want to put that to defense.
Yeah.
Either take it or put it to defense, but yeah, just
yeah, because otherwise it would come back and attack, and then they can use the honest when we are attacking them.
And if the thing you stole was once per turn, this would be the best enemy control, or not enemy control, creature swap.
Yeah.
Okay, now you get the Gaia back.
Right. Not this view.
I think only if does it get the effect. Yeah, it does.
Okay. Unfortunately, we can't make the Vasky, but we probably also don't want to. How much is this? This is 3050. So I think we attack with Cyber L10 and then with the Gaia.
Yeah, is it game with Dandy? No, it's only 300, right?
Yeah, barely isn't.
Okay, just go for it.
Skill successor. Wait. What? Ooh, so
he just wants it in the grave. He has goals. So this is saying he has goals.
Do we still attack? Probably not, right? Or he's bluffing Gauss. Probably
Yeah,
not, right?
that could also be the thing. But I mean, it's kind of face up that that there's a Gauss.
So yeah, I think
The
we
only
don't
thing,
attack, right?
yeah.
Want him to have
The
like
other
this
option
bigger
could be he
control.
needs it in the grave next turn, because next turn any monster he summons he can attack over because he has double those, right?
Yeah.
Go check his grave.
Shall we just attack and then try
Yeah,
to find
just
the
go
last
for it.
damage?
I mean, I'm not like 100% sure he plays Ghost, to be honest, so...
Oh, he does.
Okay, never mind. We found that out.
Okay.
Man. That would have been a sick bluff, but of course,
Yeah.
he always has it.
I'm kind of thinking Seti Dandy?
Yeah. Yeah, set the dandy. I
And
don't
the
know if you need
Foolish?
to set the scapegoat. Yeah, set it. Like, what could we have foolished, honestly? I don't think there's much.
Yeah, nothing of value. Only stuff that we don't want to hard draw.
Well,
Like
if we
maybe.
don't get killed, maybe there's a world in which, like, we can do the last 350 damage. The problem is, like, this deck is so annoying to,
Yeah, we'll see.
kill because he has honest and stuff. Yeah, this is gonna get to attack. Like, the point is, this with honest gets to attack everything.
This is 5,700.
If he has honest, this is a game because this thing gets to attack
Yeah.
everything and then goes and
Yeah, probably.
yeah, that's kind of the nasty thing about this.
That's pretty
this
cool.
deck.
That's pretty cool. Let's see it though. Let's see it through.
What's crazy is that doesn't even have to send to the grave, so it can just attack tokens and get to make another attack.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can attack everything. So the second attack in a row.
Skill successor.
Oh yeah, he
double
has
skill
that.
successor.
Yeah, he has
800, 2,800. So this is 600. Oh wait.
He also has honest. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're losing another 2,200. Yeah,
this
that's
is
GG.
game.
But we let him do it. Kind of want to see that.
This deck is cool, I would say, but yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, he gets to attack everything, so that's pretty cool.
We show him this one.
I mean,
pretty cool.
well, I mean, yeah, this deck that they get to like the finals of like a jank tournament, so
yeah, it was pretty strong. I'm going to use the toilet real quick and then I'm back. And I think, yeah, for time reasons, I would not play another match. We can kind of have last changes to the deck, and then I would call it a day. But we'll make these changes. I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
See you then.
Well, guys, I guess it's up to me. I don't know if the volume is on, but yeah, what kind of changes could we make, do you think? Like, I don't know. I mean, in general, I don't love like some cards that like we play in this deck. Just as a general like rule of thumb, like quick draw synchron, it's kind of not a great card on its own because like unless you have dandy or like specifically like it's very difficult to make this card profitable because you have to kind of put 2 cards into it to summon it, and then unless you have dandy, so you can immediately make the warrior, your opponent can torrential, can bottomless it, the warrior can deep prison, whatever. I mean, of course, if you attack, but so there are some cards which like of course it fits in this deck, but it's not a great fit overall. It's not a great card overall. I don't know. What do you guys think?
right. Here I am again. Yeah. Maybe someone in chat has a suggestion. Like, chat has been really inactive over the last minutes, but maybe someone has the suggestions from what you've seen, which cards felt strong, which cards didn't feel too strong, which cards could be probably cut out. Yeah, let us know if you have any suggestions. And I think, what do you feel? What was missing?
I don't know. I think, yeah, overall it did feel like we didn't have enough payoffs. Like, you might want to play like just play three Caius, or you want to play, if you search, like there are some like good like spirit monsters that you can tribute summon. Not all of them. I guess like most of them don't work with Fires of Doomsday. So yeah, if you search for like Edison.
Can we search for spirit? Yeah, we can. And then we
Yeah.
also want to have a dark.
Yeah,
What
there's
is
not a ton of
this?
dark stuff. I mean, yeah, it's
Battle.
not
Okay.
really. I don't think I don't think the dogs are so great, but like apart from outside of the dogs, there's pretty good spirit monsters.
This card cannot be special summoned except by removing. Okay, yeah. All right.
So if you get rid of the dark attribute, yeah, like there's like the Doctor Spirit, there's like it's like a bolt clear every turn.
Yeah.
There's the fire the Yamata Dragon, you draw up to 5. There's
Gucci.
the other one, what do you
What
yeah,
is it?
the guy that
The
discards the hand. Yeah,
Kabutsuje.
so
Yeah.
this could be like some payoff.
Yes, but it's not like I'd rather have something which only uses one token, because we can't make it with Fires of Doomsdays either. The Sasuke Samurai that lets you draw 7. Yeah, this Sasuke Samurai is interesting, but we would have to give that to our opponent, which we can do with creature swap, but I wouldn't play Sasuke Samurai with only, like, even if we go to 3 creature swaps, that wouldn't be enough for me. Like, I would need more
Well,
stuff to
yeah.
give it. So not for this
Well,
deck.
of course, yeah. With the crucial swap, the spirits come back to your hand. So I mean, it's like I guess even better. But
yeah, then somebody says not a suggestion, but just a note that the list looks very similar to some of the Machina quick draw lists running around that play Plasma. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about the trade, and I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
And
I
like
would.
with all these tokens, like Plasma, like even if Plasma gets bottomless, if you get these tokens for quote unquote free, Plasma always takes a monster with them. Because you
So,
cryo the effect, and if it gets bottomless, the monster that you targeted also goes to grave.
well, what I would say is probably what you're missing is like you could make this deck like a little bit more stacky, like play like the Ryko charge, play Avarice, like just play like more like, and then put Plague Spreader, put like you could make this just more like mirror heavy, and like Trooper is good because it's good also with the debris. Have more ways to find the Dante, and like I guess like cut like I guess you don't really need the Foolish. I mean, like stuff like this, and then like have 3 Avarice and just like play and put like 3 Caius, 3 I don't know if you want not 3
Yeah,
Plasma,
but
probably
I
like
think the
2
only
by.
problem here is the space.
Yeah, of
Like,
course. You have to cut something.
yeah.
The thing
Um,
is like if you do it this way, you have
yeah,
ways to always get the dandy. And
yeah,
so you don't really need like Fires of Doomsday and like other token generator. You can cut a lot of space. Like you don't really need like I guess like you could keep the scapegoat, but like you don't really need a ton of like token generators at that point.
yes. I mean, we can still
Because you
generate tokens with debris and then the engrave, right?
yeah, and like the idea is like you kind of like Yeah, I mean it's a different deck because I do get you need the Fires of Doomsday for
Yeah,
the Reptilian, so
yeah.
it,
I think
it's not
yeah.
easy to make this work.
Yeah. I think I would like the creature swap felt pretty good. Like it's always something to do with these tokens.
You don't have
Um.
enough monos, I think, because like the Reptilian, you need exactly 0 attack monsters, and so you can't tribute what you steal off the enemy. So I think you just play 3 as you solve a lot of problems.
Yeah. Maybe a Jinzo on the side or even main. Like Jinzo in my token deck. It outperformed all
Yeah,
my expectations. Was only not that good against Lightsworn because even against frogs, they set a back row. You go
yeah,
to
your
main
Jinzo is
one.
stuck there.
Yeah. You go to main one, give them the thumbs up, they give it back, you summon a Jinzo, and they're like, yeah, cool. Now it's kind of like half a Vanity's Fiend against frogs, feels like, because it locks them out of Treeborn. And then, yeah, it's good against Glads, it's good against the bird decks. At least in the side, I kind of want to have it. Then, what else? What else? Is it a third Caius? Maybe only. Let's stick with 2 creature. Like Econ and creature swap both felt good. Like I'm playing 3 in my token deck, but yeah, the setup is a little bit different. Um,
Yeah, eh, yeah, you probably just need more things you can tribute your opponent's monsters, because like with I guess like with creature swap is fine, but like with econ, like you, if you cut the trading, I would also cut the hero engine at this point. It is a way to like foolish. I mean, like, yeah, it is a way to foolish
okay.
your. But you create a lot of space with this. You don't even need Gold Sark, I don't think, anymore if you cut this, and you don't
Yeah.
need the Treeborn and Snowman unless you really want them. So like,
I think Treeborn is still good, and Snowman is also not too bad. Like with Snowman, at least we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ways to convert it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 if you
yeah.
want to count the creature swaps.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
mean, you could play even more I guess like second Snowman.
yeah. Is there? I'm
You could play
thinking
3 fires. I mean, it's gonna look more similar to I think like your um like Jinzo list a little bit because you do have the 3 Caius, you do have
maybe. Yeah, maybe it's one Jinzo.
yeah, and 3 fires at this point since you have so many dark monsters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, yeah, 10 ways to use it. 11, 12. We didn't even saw quick draw synchron in all 3 games. Okay, there's a suggestion of Mystic Box would be like more copies of Swap. Yes, I know. Like you find a Sasuke Samurai number 4 list on my channel where I used Mystic Box as well, and I think I think there are 2 Sasuke Samurai lists, and then there's one with Grinder Golem token, like also a token deck with Vasky and Cyber Valley and Grinder Golem and stuff like that. So yeah, I've tried Mystic Box a bunch. I would say, yeah, that's too much. Like you can make this a Sasuke Samurai deck, but then you have to change a lot, and I don't want to do this here. Then there's the question: Hi, have you tried to upgrade the pure plants deck you did a month ago? I haven't really worked on that one. Um, yeah, there was this Black Garden version where someone, like, it was more of a burn deck with Black Garden and stuff. There were suggestions that were really interesting, so I might showcase that in the future. But I'll come back to the plant deck. I think a lot of people love that deck. I personally love that deck, but as I try to showcase so many new decks, I'm always like, I have still a lot of decks that I want to showcase, so I haven't really worked too much on the old ones just for time reasons. But I want to come back, like the token deck that I showcased, that was an old deck that I wanted to um, modernize or, yeah, to update. So yeah, And I'm trying to make some combo with quick draw. Yeah, quick draw. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. It's still a good value engine. Also, I just realized as we're talking quick draw, we should have trap stun in the side, because look at how many virus targets we have. Yeah, the tokens as well. Holy shit. Like maybe even how's it called? Starlight Road. At this point. I mean, we do have the decree, maybe like this. And then let's make this. All right. So what do you think? Is it another econ? Is it another creature swap? Is it cut the gold sack? Is it keep the gold sack? Like gold sack, I still like the idea to gold sack for like a Vaski maybe, but yeah, that's also telegraphed. Like every
What
deck,
about like
yeah. Sorry?
return from another dimension or something like that? Like if you play like
yeah, then but
the Cyber Valley, but I mean I guess it's like a little bit thin. Okay, if you had
yeah,
ways to like Cyber Valley and then like Marco, there was like more ways to banish or like gold
yeah,
stars.
true,
Like you could have, but like I guess it's like I
yeah.
don't know, it doesn't
It's
work super well.
yeah, would also mean that we put out the treacherous trap hole. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we stick with the one treacherous here. And then I kinda liked like enemy controller is always a good thing to do with tokens and creature swap. Like these two cards also work well together. Like you steal, like they
Yeah.
have two monsters, you steal the weaker one and then you creature swap to take this bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Can
kinda like
you
this.
tribute the scapegoat tokens for enemy?
Yes, you can only not use them for
It's
tribute
just
summons. But
okay.
yeah,
I see.
that's a pretty good application. You can use scapegoat in the end phase of your opponent, and then you use enemy controller, take their monster, and then you tribute it for Caius or Jinzo. Yeah, or make a synchro play. So yeah, that way you kind of can tribute their monster with enemy controller. Only cost you one of these scapegoat tokens.
Yeah, I think I like this better. I think this is just seems like more consistent to me. Like you have
Yeah.
you could even play Dark Count maybe in here.
Yeah, I tried Dark Armed in mine version, and I think I play a lot more Darks, and I didn't like it. From my experience, yeah. I mean, with this hand, it's yeah. This looks the Dark Armed Dragon as a fifth draw would be really good. Yeah, maybe we can draw. Wait, let's draw a few test hands and see how live or not live Dark Armed would be.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have enough. I don't think. Yeah, just from looking at this.
Here it would take. I mean, this is the second. And now we have the
I don't think
third.
you have enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
If you
also if
play
you
like
draw.
Mystic Tomato, something
Yeah.
like that.
And then also if you
To
draw.
find.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Mystic Tomato, it would be another story, but I think it's only only Sangan that we would want to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also sometimes you draw Dark Armed Dragon and you already have 4 Darks Engrave and you can't really manipulate.
Yeah, of course, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. So now we have 9
It's not
targets
enough.
per lure, so
it's also
that's at least
there are
something.
darks that you don't really send to grave, like the Fader gets banished, the others you want to summon, like I don't think it's enough. Yeah, you banish for a lure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is kind of reasonable. Titanial is a card that one could consider, then Lone Fire into Dandy is not really. Yeah, I think we keep the Titanial. I think we can still make it live with tributing Dandy tokens maybe. Or we pitch it for a quick draw. Or for one. Like we have at least like these 4 cards kind of represent the power to pitch the Titanial.
Yeah.
So that should be fine. Yeah, I kind of think these are the some changes, some ideas I would suggest trying out.
In general, I would say that like I don't love quick draw just as a card because it's like a -1 unless you specifically draw. It's a -2 to make a drill unless you specifically draw dandy or like you have three bones. So like
Yeah,
the quick draw I think is something that you could make an argument for like cutting completely the quick draw stuff and just like I don't know playing other cards. Because like it also doesn't work well with a creature swap because like you don't really have like you have to take a small monster to synchro with it and like you're really limited. And same thing with like the debris and like the creature swap or like the enemy like you kind of have to take small monsters otherwise you can't really use them with the debris.
yeah, that's true. Um, like one thing, like the quick draw, like if it's ever going to work, like if it's ever starting to roll, then it's pretty good in this deck because it gives you free token access. So you get Busky Life, you get
Yeah.
good creature swap, conversions, econ, all the stuff.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that like the ceiling is very high with that quick draw, but like of course like if you don't do it turn one, like it's so vulnerable to like every back row, but basically and like unless you specifically have dandy, it's like a minus. Like you have to well even with dandy, you have to commit two cards into it to make the drill, and
yeah,
like and that's like the best case scenario, you know.
yeah. I agree. Like in my token deck, I also cut the quick draw. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's you don't have to cut it. It's still a good way to kind of discard the dandy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Uh,
think like you could argue playing just a one-off, and like with so many dogs, I don't know if you have if there's like more good wind monster, you could almost actually play the Seymour just as like a random, or you can normal summon it, but also just a random, what do you call it, like just payoff. And like even crazier would be to turn this into a deck with anti-spell fragrance and
ooh.
the Seymour and basically make something like what I did, what I made the other day.
Yeah, that's also yeah. Yeah, there is some stuff you can do with this. There's some stuff. Um, yeah, I mean this is um, further. How do you say this in English? Um,
Optimized or improved. Or,
I'm looking for a saying which is food for thought. Yeah.
yes.
Also, I just see Level Eater with the tribute swap 1 for 1 might be interesting. A bit inconsistent though. Level Eater is, yeah, Level Eater seems not too bad because Level Eater fixes actually quite a bit. You go quick draw, pitch the Level Eater, and then
Yeah.
you summon the Level Eater, make the quick draw level 4, and suddenly you can Mindcon their level 4 and Synchro Wizard.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Or you can, if you have a dandy or something, or level 3 in the hand, you can make the level 8, which brings the cyber barrier. So I guess you could put a one-off level either.
Yeah,
And like
I
you,
can
I mean,
only do.
you could go like further into the quick draw stuff if you really wanted. You could put like three quick draw, like one level either. I mean, it really depends on like which direction you want to take.
Yeah,
Not three level either, maybe two level either, but like three quick draw.
yeah. I kind of like a Level Eater. Level Eater. Um, what to cut? What to cut?
Outcut fader
Yeah, let's
or
see
sided.
one. Yeah, maybe side the fader for. Do how many wins for? I think Dark Simorg at this point I would cut because we don't have the
Yeah.
future fusion to send.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
since you don't have future fusion, you can almost cut maybe the. I guess like the snowman is okay. It's like a good card. It's an out to stuff. Like you could almost cut like one of the water monsters, but
Um, yeah, I think yeah. It's an argument. I mean, the Snowman Eater is still good. It's good with debris. It's good with
with the Reptilian, yeah,
Yeah, it's good with Caius, good with Reptilian, good with like Snowman Eater. Pop the smaller one, creature swap, take the bigger one, give them the Snowman, and then tribute it for Vasky because you can tribute it from
Yeah,
the
that's
airfield.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some pretty like, and even if those lines don't come up, even if you just if they attack with a Gladiator Beast into it, and then next turn you Caius or put up a Jinzo or whatever, it's still really good. And I think
Well, I
Gladiator
think
Beast should be a
you
nasty matchup, so it's good for that matchup.
yeah. Yeah. Well, you could just put one level either because like it only really synergizes extremely well with the quick draw, and like it's an extra card you can tribute for your other monsters, but you need to already have summoned like
It is
something. So
also like it's also good with Vasky. Like
oh, it's 0/0.
no, but you can do stuff like Fires of Doomsday, use them to make Vasky, then bring back the Level Eater, tribute it for Jinzo or for Caius. Like with Jinzo and Vasky,
That's
then you
pretty
can
good.
attack without
Yeah.
fearing
Okay.
Mirror Force or stuff like that. Like we have the
Well,
special
yeah.
summons for it. Also like Lone Fire into Titanium. I mean, then we can't normal summon that turn. But this special summons itself and gives us also tribute.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also, like I said, the ability to manipulate your quick draw synchron, the level, can also be useful for like mindcon, braincon shenanigans.
Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
point, wait. At this point, we can also play a crazy card. I just realized. Wait, let's make this Edison. We can also play this one.
Yeah. I don't think you need 3 Stardust. I think 2 is probably enough.
Probably. Here we go. Yeah, so now
Or
we
maybe
can. Yeah,
you need you probably
where's
can
the
cut one Chimera
Stardust?
Tech now. Like how often are you going to use both? Yeah, I mean you're pretty tight on space here.
Yeah,
You could play the Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, you do have it already. Yeah.
I have it. Let's order these. What was the like third Stardust? The third Stardust coming up more often than second Chimera Tech.
Probably not. I think you probably just put something else. Like you brain controlling. Like you don't have Brionac or Goy or like some of the staples in here. I know you don't have really ways to make it, but like with brain cron, creature swap, stuff like that, it might come up. Or like if
Yeah,
you
so
put
we
in
have
the
a
Plague
7, we have
Spreader, I
a
guess.
8, so I Plague Spreader still in the side. I think I would cut this, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
There's an argument for wait. We couldn't put a Gale in the side.
Yeah.
Because if we
Yeah.
ever steal a Shura, we can special summon it from our deck.
Oh man, then put Bestiari. I think I saw in your other list you have like you
Yeah,
have some random stuff. You have like Bestiari
yeah,
and like
yeah. We can. That's if we go. Yeah, like with Bestiary, we kind of want to have Gyzerus in the side as well, and that's taking
yeah,
up a
yeah,
lot of
I
like
know.
maybe we don't really want to give
Yeah,
that space. But I think Gale would be
but
fine, and then like Bryo or Gojo, like a good level 6, because we have the 7 and 8. We have something at least,
yeah,
but we don't have a 6.
I think Puginac probably comes up more, but I think Goyo is fine too. You just yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. I guess like whatever works. Yeah.
maybe wait.
Yeah.
Is there any one of these that we? Um,
You could probably cut the Turbo Warrior. Like how often is that going to come up over the Real Warrior?
it came
Like
like
sometimes.
yeah, it came up against me once, and it is kind of
Yeah.
burnt into my brain since then. But maybe
I, you probably just need one, either Goyo or Burn. Like it's not gonna come up that often.
yeah,
Like you have to excite in Gayer and all that.
yeah.
But
Okay, I think
anyway, Yanis, I have to
yeah,
get
yeah,
going.
yeah. Same. I wanted to end half an hour ago, but it's always so fun working on these decks. Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
coming on to the stream.
well, of
And
course.
yeah, we'll be recording something in 2 days. So yeah, for
Yes.
everyone watching, check out Master of Edison. He does really interesting, really thoughtful, thought through. I think that's the word how you say it in English. Content
Yeah.
on how to improve in Edison format. Yeah, he goes over a lot of concepts, and his videos are always well prepared. So even if you think that you already have a good grasp, I think, yeah, exchanging thoughts, or in this case, not exchanging, but hearing his thoughts, is always a lot of value. So everyone watching right now, if you're not subscribed to Master of Edison format, yeah, consider subscribing. And yeah, then thanks again for coming on, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Yanis. And of course, if you're going for deck building, of course, always go to Yanis' channel. I can maybe give you some tips on how to play better with the decks you
I
find
mean,
from Yanis.
you,
So
but he also has some homebrews which are really interesting. He has some homebrews he cooked me with when I was testing viewer decks. So yeah, he also got that. He has the full package. So yeah, check him out,
uh,
and thanks for coming on.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, then bye.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
All right, yeah. So with that, I am going to end the stream in a second too. If you have any suggestions still left, let me know. You see that I always try to order these cards in a pretty way. Probably do it like this. Maybe more like this, because these are tokens. Yeah, kind of like how this is looking. Maybe put the titanium here, and then we can put the lone fire here, put this there, something like this. Maybe not. Let's keep this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but that's just cosmetics, isn't it? Yeah, I think I really liked, like, even the I really liked the core. I know we changed a lot of stuff in the deck, and not necessarily all of the changes that we made are going to make the deck better. I think there are some improvements there. I think there are some cards that we put in that are, yeah, come down to taste. Yeah, but still like the core idea of using Busky with Fires of Doomsday, and then the double econ, like we cut one initially, but we put one back in, so that's just shows that yeah, just from playing two matches, you don't fully get the deck as well as the person who built the deck. Even though, like, I'm building so many decks, and Master of Edison, they also, like, played for a very long time competitively and are really active right now in Edison format. So they also have a good grasp of what to do with the deck, what to put in, what not. So yeah, I hope we brought some value to the deck. But still, yeah, the general idea from Lucifer, how they set it up, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool with the debris as well. The debris package, I also underestimated debris just as a token generator, I gotta say. Like, yeah, I got rid of debris in my token deck because I was like, yeah, not enough targets to revive. But the fact that it leaves you with tokens that you then can use for Vasky, for creature swap, for enemy controller, all this stuff, it's kind of not to be underestimated. So yeah, debris in it also gives you power plays. It gives you, like, Stardust, or it also gives you this Black Rose Dragon threat. Like, if your opponent ever overcommits, debris is such a good way to punish that. Yeah, pretty good card. Pretty good card. I might have undervalued it. Yeah. With that being said, I think this is the version. We worked way longer on this as I intended. Like, I always hope that we can do this faster because I have so many decks that I need to work on. For the my viewers are cooking. I was like, yeah, that's a cool idea. I get deck lists from my viewers. I have a look at them, and I'm like, yeah, maybe try this, maybe change that. But then people were like, yeah, we really want to see you play these lists, and then I also just didn't want to like be like, yeah, I haven't played the list, but put in this. Because yeah, I don't know better. I don't like, even after playing a few matches, most of the stuff I don't know better. There are some things that I believe for some lists are reasonable changes. But yeah, you really gotta play them at least, right? So yeah, the idea from, oh, this is a fun idea, like people are going to love this, and it's also something I can do, like besides like all these, here's a new deck. You don't know how much time goes into that every time like I'm playing. Yeah, get up with a, or have an idea ready and take it to the ladder and it sucks. I'm like, okay, is this doomed to fail, or have I just not cracked the code yet? And I play and I test and I change and I do, and sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not working out. I gotta take something new and I want to present something on Sunday, and it's playing, improving, making the video, editing the video, making a thumbnail, and yeah. So I thought this could be um, something more quick, but it isn't. But I still want to do this because it's such a great way to interact with all of you, and I know that the people who committed the list, they always, yeah, are happy if they know that I put in effort looking at it, playtesting it, and then yeah, for that reason, I really want to do this on stream. But I'm not sure if I can get to all current submissions. So for anyone who may be watching who submitted the list, I'm not sure if I can get, like, I will get to these submissions, but I don't know if I can do it for March, or if some of the lists have to hold on a little longer. I'll be away with family. I'm visiting family over the holidays, and after that, I'm on a quick vacation with family as well. So that's also a time where I can really stream and test these decks, and probably can play a little less as well. So I really got to see when and how I do this. One thing is sure, I'm like, all the free time that I have, I put in a lot of my free time into this. Yeah, trying to make you all happy. And I hope you get some value from this. Thank you to the 10 people watching. Yeah, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you being active in the chat, giving us, or me or us, today it was us, ideas. And yeah, see you in the next stream. I will probably be streaming until Friday, maybe every day, maybe. And yeah, maybe not Wednesday, because then I'm recording with Master of Edison. Yeah, so if you liked the stream, if you liked having to put something on a second screen while you're gaming, doing something else, I don't know what you're doing, consider tuning in again. And yeah, thank you all. I just realized that I paused this, but the chat is still, yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you for watching. And with that, I'll figure out how to end the stream. There it is. Yeah, see you in the next one.